All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it way up so it'll just come through on the headset.
This is a janky way to stream.
It's a janky. We've had to do it before. It's
I
so
know, I've done it. It works.
this, Oscar is the solution. Yeah, so this game is really hard. Yes, this game is very difficult. Jess, you sound ridiculous. You sound like when Bugs Bunny pretends to be a girl. Oh, that's ridiculous. I can't believe anybody said that. Why would you ever do it? All right.
Hey, I can quote Wayne's World better than you, so if you're gonna do my voice.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was the most pathetic version of any woman's voice that I could possibly do. Let us
Jank stick.
yeah, the
Woo!
jank stick stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start this all over again. My name is Anthony John Agnello, Joystiq Community Manager, and I'm hanging out with Jess Condit, Joystiq Senior Reporter. Hello, Jess.
Hi. Hi.
And the the two of us are taking a look at Gods Will Be Watching, a new, extremely disturbing adventure game from the Spanish team Deconstructeam. It began as a Game Jam game years ago, or a couple of years ago, just a year, forgive me. And now it is
Yeah.
out as a full six-chapter game wherein you control this gentleman that I am pointing to with the cursor named Shaman at this point, but who he actually is, and it's not really a spoiler because you see him in the opening moments. His name is Sergeant Burden. Sergeant Burden is tied up in a conflict between a brutal interstellar empire and a terrorist organization called Xenolifer that is fighting back against the empire and its anti-alien ways. This is the very first chapter of the game, and it's indicative of the sort of things that you have to do throughout the entire game. So you see, Sergeant Burden, unlike in most adventure games, is pretty much restricted to just a single screen, rather than multiple screens or a large area to explore. The game part is managing all of the different people here, trying to keep people alive. Oh, Shaman is the
Oh
hacker
yeah.
behind you. Thank you, Gavin. Yeah. So we don't have it doesn't give a name to him right here. That's interesting. Because you don't have any options for Burden at this point.
But you
Uh,
know his name.
yes. But here
That's
you
good.
have Shaman, who's Liam, the Xenolifer terrorist's right-hand man. He appears later in the game as well. Here's Jack, a recurring character as well. Liam, the head of Xenolifer, and these four hostages, who are researchers that are threatening, so you could steal information about a virus from them. In this scenario, you have to keep all of the hostages alive, keep your team alive. You have to keep this group of like SWAT team guards out of here, and you have to keep as many people alive as possible, including yourself. If Sergeant Burden dies, if the SWAT team gets too close, it's game over. If all the hostages die, it's game over. So you got to keep everybody going. And here's how you do that. So first, I'm gonna go over, and we're gonna get all of the hostages nice and calm. See these options chop up.
So
You can
are they not calm now? How could you
So,
tell?
so how you can tell, and this is how you sort of get the sense of the status of the game throughout, is you really have to pay attention to the character's body language. When they're sitting like this, you see they have their knees up. They're not exactly about to bolt and go insane, but they're starting to get a little twitchy. So you bring up your
Mm.
options to talk to one of the hostages. I'm going to talk to the one that looks like Dr. Fraser Crane here.
Ha.
Uh,
True.
And so
It's
you
true.
get all of these options, and you see all of these options pop up, and they're highlighted in red when you point to them. If you select a red option, it will push time forward. But you can see if I click on Liam and you highlight Ask About, it's green, and the green just means like that you can talk to this character and use that option, and it'll give you a sense of the scenario, but time won't pass. And so that's really useful when you want to know what you need to do.
It's not really a turn
It's not
necessarily.
really a
Like,
turn.
yeah.
And like,
So
yeah, you're right. It is very much a turn-based game, sort of. because everything is very rigid. You have a set amount of time to do everything in every chapter before somebody goes nuts, or somebody starves to death, or somebody shoots you. Uh, Yalfin says, shoot one, the others fall in
That's
line.
yeah, like is that true? Because that
So
is an option.
that is an option, and you can do that. But I'm going to try and keep as many people alive as possible. Because Sergeant Burden tries to keep everybody as alive as possible. So I'm going to walk up to Fraser Crane here, and I'm going to yell at him.
Grr. How could you?
Oh no, that made everybody really nervous. Oh man.
Really?
Oh man, usually I do that, and it's okay.
Does that change
Yeah,
sometimes? Like, so each game is a little different?
you know, some factors are different. There is a later chapter. And I don't want to give too much away about what happens later in the game, because it's really worth
Hmm.
saying this stuff, for you. Uh, Later in the game, you have to perform science experiments, and the science experiments change every single time you play. So if you remember the solution from one time you played, it's not the same the next time you fire it up. And this is the first time that shouting hasn't just calmed everybody down. So now, I'm gonna kick Dr. Fraser Crane.
Wait a minute.
Calm down!
Shouting,
Oh,
shouting didn't work, but kicking's gonna work?
wow, they're losing it. They're not,
Well,
they're not
duh.
happy. Hey, Jess! I was just... Oh man, I messed everything up.
Oh man, just shoot one of them.
Oh
I
god, alright.
mean, don't do that.
Alright, Dr. Fraser Crane is about to try and run. So you see, he's shaking a lot, and he just said, I need to run. That means if I do one more thing, he's gonna bolt and he's gonna die.
Okay.
Alright,
And that's bad?
yes,
Okay.
that's bad. Alright, I've calmed him down a little. Now we're gonna have Shaman charge the hack boost. Over here, this thing, hacking progress, when that fills up, that's the end of the stage. You need that to fill up while keeping at least one hostage alive and keeping the security forces at bay.
That's a kind of long bar.
It's a super long bar. But
That's terrifying. Yeah.
if you charge the hack boost and then execute it, you can fill up a lot of it all at once. But it's really
Okay.
risky. And I'm gonna ask Jack to negotiate and keep those dudes at bay. Oh, Dr. Fraser Crane's losing it.
Yeah. You just
Uh,
shouted at him and kicked him. Like
yeah,
what else is he gonna do?
he deserved it.
Did he?
Oh, everybody's about to run. No! Get out of
Oh
here. Oh,
man,
I
you're
had to
really bad at
shoot.
this game.
You, why I want to. Alright, so I just had to shoot Dr. Fraser Crane in the head. I did not
Oh.
need to shoot him. I could have let him go. But then, that allows the security forces to advance quicker.
Oh, if you had let him go free.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're to calm down. Oh! Oh god!
Oh no. See,
Oh,
we have a delayed scene here, so
yeah, alright. You guys are gonna see it in a moment, but, hostage David Crosby also got a little squirrely and tried to make a break for it.
whose fault is that?
You know, maybe I shouldn't have yelled at everybody, Jess.
Probably not. I'm gonna
Jess,
say that was a bad move.
Jess, I shouldn't have yelled at everybody. Oh God! Oh,
Ah.
I just
So,
had to, I just had to shoot hostage lead singer from Paramore. This is not,
no, Haley.
it's not going
Yeah, I know
well.
her name. It's Haley.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't. It was short notice.
That's fine.
I was gonna go. Yeah. All right. There's one left. This is bad.
So what do the other bars do in the background? Are they telling you anything or are they
So
just scenery?
the things on the right, those bars.
Mm-hmm.
So the top one, this one that I'm pointing to right now, is security. And security is, if it gets below a certain point, all of a sudden your hacking will no longer work at all, and alarms will start going off, and you
Oh.
need to spend a turn to fix that.
Yeah.
Usually, if you take care of that early, that not only keeps the progress of the level going smoothly, but it also keeps the hostages pretty calm as well.
Mhm.
You know what I'm gonna do, Jess? I'm gonna shoot this last hostage right in the
Of
face.
course you are. That makes sense.
I'm gonna I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Well,
Uh, oh god,
there it is.
I've never
Fare
done
thee
that.
well.
All right, oh man, I thought that was going to make us lose.
It doesn't?
No, this is it. All right, yeah. And the SWAT team throws a grenade in here.
Oh, wow, that's gruesome. We just saw the shooting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you see when you die, there's a nice statistics screen that tells you how much you suck if you fail. You killed all
Yeah.
the hostages. Your hacking progress was at 17%. So that didn't go very well. We're gonna
And
try
gods
this.
have been watching, of course.
God's been watching. We're gonna
I do like
tell.
that reminder at the end of it.
I'm gonna open this in a very different way this time. Number
Well, I
one.
hope so. That
Yeah,
didn't work.
that did not work. That went very badly. So instead, we're gonna start with talking to Shaman. And I'm gonna say,
All right.
charge that hack boost. Thank you for charging up that hack boost. Now I'm just gonna talk to Dr. Fraser Crane. Hello, Dr. Fraser Crane. Ah, and everybody's more relaxed.
Nice.
I guess
Good.
I guess talking talking is more effective than shouting. And
No.
that's what I
Who
was
would have
not
guessed?
that's what I was not remembering.
Uh-huh.
And now
Did you ask how he likes his salad and eggs?
yes, I did, and
Yeah.
he said scrambled, but he prefers just a simple, just laid out salad rather than a
Huh.
tossed one at this point. I think it's just something that changes with age.
It's true. It's true.
Now I'm gonna talk to Haley, and now
Yeah.
everybody's pretty relaxed. Everybody's chilling out, and
They're
you can
too chill
see
though, right?
they're super chill. They're super chill. So you can see Haley here has her legs all the way out. That means she's maximum chilled.
Mm.
And everybody else still has one leg up, which means they're a few turns away from bugging. But the security is getting down to 71%. So I've got to tell Shaman to get that on lockdown. Ah, now you see Haley here just said he's distracted, which means she
Ah.
thinks that she can make a break for it.
Oh
Now,
man. That is a very clever way of doing chill, more
right.
chill, not chill.
Oh god, and these dudes are like right on top of me.
Uh-oh.
So what I'm gonna do is look, don't judge me. I'm gonna kick
Well, we're
Haley.
all judging you.
I'm gonna kick Haley really quickly. And now she's chilled out. Kicking does some chill out. Ah, alright. And Jack has got those dudes on lockdown. Don't take another step or people will start dying, and that calmed people down even more. They're holding. So now I can
Holding.
charge the hack boost a little bit more.
Nice.
And
This is
now,
going well.
yeah, this is going much better, and now everybody is at maximum chill factor. But my security is really low, but that doesn't matter. So I'm going to take a gamble and execute the hack boost.
Do it. Well, it's very odd thing to say that this is going well when you are the terrorist.
Right, when you're an evil scumbag.
You're like, "Oh, good. I'm keeping these people psychologically scarred for the rest of their lives.
Forever.
This is going well."
And so, oh man.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Alright, so the hack boost worked, but my security is below 70%, which means it could go red at any time. And
Uh-oh.
now Haley and David Crosby and Chandler are all about to make a break for it. They all think I'm distracted. Now I'm going to yell at them.
Yeah. Just yell?
Just
Okay.
yell.
Okay. I believe in you.
And look at that. Don't waste my time, scum. And
Ooh,
now
scum.
everybody is all chilled out. Before we had to take the stream down because of our myriad internet woes, we were talking about the fact that Sergeant Burton has like an almost spiritual leader quality to him throughout the entire game. When he's wearing his military uniform, it almost looks like the sprite is wearing a priest's collar.
Mhm.
And even here, Like his name amongst the terrorists is Abraham.
Oh
And
my goodness.
yeah, so Deconstructeam is not subtle in the way they lay down like the fact that the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
I
Sergeant,
like it.
yeah, they're very explicit, but like for all of these, sort of explicit metaphors in this like really grim parable, uh, the things you're actually doing in the game are very subtle. Like you have to behave as much like a human as you possibly can in these scenarios, and that's kind of what's amazing about it. It asks you to think and do terrible things, but
Hmm.
it puts you in a situation where doing those terrible things are realistic. And part of the interesting part of the story is thinking about whether or not they're justified, as this first chapter is titled. Again, not the subtlest storytelling in the world, but very subtle gameplay.
Yeah.
So, alright, these dudes are right on top of me. And so, but I have to fix the security. So,
Giggity.
security first.
Security first.
They think I'm distracted. Negotiate. Ooh,
So,
God. Everybody's
so
freaking out.
for
Yes,
the
Jess.
guards, at least, where do they have to get, just to the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
or?
Yeah, when they get to the
Okay.
doorway, they can throw a grenade in.
Oh no. Okay.
Charge hack boost. I'm going to kick David Crosby. Stop trying to escape, David Crosby. Bam.
Seriously, settle down.
And negotiate.
Oh man. The chat is eerily silent. So you're either doing something really right or really wrong, or we're not actually live. Who knows? There's still no Kirby, also,
All right,
which is a
everybody's
shame.
chilled out. Everybody's chilled out. Negotiate. Charge hack boost.
You're almost done, right?
Oh no! Now, okay. So the hacking progress you see over there, the
Yeah.
hack you have to fill both bars.
No. I
Yes.
worried about that. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Shouting. Oh, security is down. Oh God, one of them is gonna make a break for it. Gah!
Oh no.
Oh, this sucks. All right, we don't have a choice. Reinforce security. Oh, nobody break a break for it. All right, we're gonna kick Chandler. Kicking Chandler.
No.
Boot to the Chandler. Yelling at Dr. Fraser Crane. Everybody's live.
Oh man. You're doing
Uh,
okay. I believe in you. You terrorist, you.
Jess has a 50% chance, 58% chance of hack boost success rate.
Who?
What do you think?
I say go for it.
Go for it?
That's what I say. I'm a risk taker.
Things are gonna change. I can feel it. All right, execute
Exactly.
hack boost. Here we go.
Come on. Come on.
Ready. 3, 2, 1. Execute. Yeah!
Oh
Victory!
yeah. Big risk, big
Negotiate.
reward. You're welcome.
We're keeping them at bay. David Crosby, you're gonna get a kick. I don't like the way you're getting squirrely. Security is down. Everybody is getting antsy. Okay, we're gonna yell at Haley.
All right. And
Oh,
we have in the chat, Osterkus said, no, don't put the whole operation on a gamble. Well, who's a
That's
gambler
right.
now, Osterkus? We're a winner. That's what we are.
Oh my God, they're right on top of me. They're right on top of me. Oh God. Oh God. All right. I got an idea.
That's dangerous. Oh man. Okay.
We're gonna trade. Haley or Chandler, Jess?
Haley.
Haley. We're gonna get Haley up. We'll do a trade for one of these filthy scientists' lives. Ask for net stability, ask for them to go back. Get out of here. Oh, God!
Oh no, that
Oh,
sounds
oh,
bad.
God! Chandler's trying to... Oh,
No, Chan. Oh,
oh, it's all falling apart. Oh, my God,
Chandler.
it's all going so badly.
Oh man.
Oh, my God.
Gavin says we need to negotiate, but I don't know if that's even possible now.
Oh, man. Nope.
Oh man.
No, we have a huge amount of time, but only 2 hostages. This is going badly.
No,
Last time
no.
I,
It's
yeah,
going okay. It's going okay.
last time I got through this, I made it through with only killing 1 hostage, and it's
Ooh.
because they tried to escape right at the end.
Yeah, you haven't used the shoot leg option yet, have you?
I don't want to hurt them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He says with a bloody body on the ground.
it's not my fault David Crosby tried to escape. If David Crosby had just chilled out and loved the one he was with, none of
No.
this would have happened. I'm not proud of what I just did, Jess.
No, you shouldn't be.
I'm not.
This
Not
whole
at
game
all.
is about not being proud about what you're doing.
Oh god. Alright, security's down.
Oh, they
Security's
can't
back
run if
up.
they get shot in the leg, apparently.
Alright. Alright, you know what? I don't want to hurt him. I really don't want to hurt him.
Well, do you want to win?
I do. Okay.
That's the question. If you shoot their
Okay.
legs, they can't run. The chat is telling you to shoot the leg.
Alright. Sweep the leg, Johnny? No, I'm not going to
Believe
do
in
it.
you.
I'm not shooting anybody. Guns
Oh
are
my
not the
goodness.
answer. Guns are stupid.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, you are standing next to a dead body.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
he forced my hand, and now I'm going to execute a hack boost, and I think I'm getting through this.
All right. Oh man. Oh, interesting.
Oh, no,
You-
no,
Oh
no,
no.
God! Oh, the security forces!
Oh no.
Oh! Oh! I
What
was
went wrong?
so close. Just,
What went
I
wrong?
was so close. Oh my god. Oh my
Wow.
god.
You were
That is,
so close.
I was so close. I was at 96%. Literally one more, one more turn, and I would have gotten there. I forgot to count the men, Jess!
No. There are
Alright,
so many things to keep track of in this game.
you know what? We can... Let's see.
Yes, B-Boy Izilla. It is easy mode.
It
And
is
we're
easy
not
mode.
ashamed of that.
Load game.
Load game.
Chapter selection. We're gonna skip ahead so people can see people can see the beginning of chapter 2. 20 days of empty words. Uh, no, not original. To hell with you, game.
We know what
uh,
we're doing. Oh,
yeah,
this is the
people will
torture
see that
chapter.
like
All right.
I like you get 3 save slots and I've overwritten them so many times at this point. So yeah, the Xenolifer mothership here.
All right.
See Sergeant Burden here contacting his military employers, the ECUK. All right, the camera. This isn't Watch Dogs. Yeah, B-Boy Azilla says, "I hate this game's easy mode. They should call it something else." You're not kidding. Uh,
Yeah.
the divide, like that's the thing. Like, there's the original and easy mode, and neither of them are easy. Like, neither of them provide anything less than an insane challenge.
So it's just kind of hard and hard.
Yeah, it's really hard and insanely hard. Those are
All
your two
right.
choices. And I like this is something that we talked about on the podcast last week. You go to joystiq.com and check out that podcast. But one of the things we talked about was the fact that uh, the biggest problem with this game is that there's no ability to save your progress mid chapter unless you're
Mm-hmm.
quitting. Like if you want to quit the game, you can save and quit.
Oh,
But
you
you
can.
but the problem is when you come back, you have to do everything over again. Like there's no way that you can have a moment mid chapter where you don't have to play through everything.
Hmm.
Like you have to always play through everything, and you'll lose, especially starting in chapter 3. That's where it becomes really, really difficult to not lose a ton of time while you were playing. It's really disappointing.
Hmm. Is it okay? That doesn't sound fun to me.
And that's the problem. I mean,
Right.
like the fun factor is, I mean, God's Will Be Watching can be, I like it's such a hack critic word. Riveting. Like riveting is what you expect to be on the poster of a Broadway musical in
Yeah.
1972. Uh,
Yes.
like if you were to actually write about this game, you would cringe if you used the word riveting. You'd be very embarrassed. But there's no getting around the fact that it is. Like
Right.
we were just talking about, the chat just fell silent because there's tension. This game is, it will take over your mind and your emotions like few other things will. But just that fact alone can be exhausting to play, coupled with the fact that it's so demanding and it allows so little tools to allow for trial and error. You're right. Fun. It, fun is just not a word that this game
Hmm.
gets.
Right. And that's okay. I mean,
Right. You
in
can
terms
have.
of
I
yeah.
like games that aren't fun. Killer,
Right.
like people talk about like the great games that Suda51 has made. They're not fun. Killer 7 and No More Heroes. Well, No More Heroes has some fun parts, but Killer
Yeah.
7 is not a fun game. Silent Hill 2 is not a fun game. It's good. It's great. It's not fun.
Well, it's like any horror game, honestly, for me.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not necessarily having fun when I'm screaming in terror, but I'm
Right.
addicted to it. I don't know. That might be a personal problem. I'm not sure. Intense, that's a good word for it. It's an intense game.
All right, so this is the torture scene. Irving and this other giant are torturing Sergeant Burden and Jack. You remember Jack as the gunman who is holding back the SWAT team and failing to hold
Hmm.
back the SWAT team in Chapter 1. And what you do to get through this is you choose how Jack and Sergeant Burden respond to these tortures. Now, begging usually is only worthwhile if you're just about to die. And this is another one where you can see from their body language how hurt they are. There's also
Okay.
provoke, and provoke will make one of the whoever does the provoking will get hit, but the other one will be spared. Thinking lets you build your lie percentage. So if you stop and think, you're like, both Jack and Sergeant Burden will get hurt, but the next time you come around to a turn, you'll be able to lie, and there's a greater chance that they'll believe you, giving you more
Mm.
time. The reason you want to lie is that there's the confession option, and if you confess information to them, that's great. It'll spare both of you from getting hurt. But when you have no more information to give up, they kill you.
You die. Yeah. Okay.
So we're going to start this action by thinking. It's a thinking man's game.
I
And now
guess.
Irving's just going to, boom, punch me in the dome. Right in the dome. What did you
And
steal from their database?
oh man.
Punk?
Sean Sharkey, I think the spit in his eye option is the provoke option.
That would be awesome if you could do that, though.
That would be very cool.
Or we getting punched
Ouch.
in the face, but now I have an effective lie in the bag. I have a 70% chance of lying effectively.
Oh wow, that went up really quick.
Oh no. And it failed.
Oh.
When you
See?
fail at lying, Irving laughs.
It's not always a numbers
Oh,
game,
and we just
guys.
got jacked.
You gotta feel it in your gut. I didn't
Oof.
feel that one. You should have asked me first.
Oh, that did not go. That did not go well. Okay.
I
So we're
am
gonna
Jack's sense of disappointment in you, Anthony.
Jess, I want you to hit me in the face as
As
hard
hard as you
as you
can.
can. Little side note, everybody. Gods will be watching. It's a game that when you get to the back end, you're like, this does not need a sequel. There's no reason for them to continue with this. This is a very compact thing. Fight Club, that's another one that seems very compact. There's no reason to continue that. And yet,
Is
Chuck
that
Palahniuk is making Fight Club 2.
no? What?
Yes, for
What?
real. As a
No.
comic book, there is going to be Fight Club 2. I
Mm,
just I just don't
well,
understand.
as a comic, actually, I could see that.
Yeah? I
As a
just
spin-off, if it's following not necessarily the Fight Club, just the characters.
so yes, it follows the characters. You follow the guy. Uh what's Tyler Durden's real personality's name? Does he have a name?
Jack. It's
Jack?
Jack. I
It's
mean,
just
they
Jack,
use
yeah.
Jack as a narrative tool for a name. He doesn't
Right.
have a name, yeah.
He doesn't have a name. It's Jack and Marla. They're married and they're raising their first kid, and he sucks at raising a kid.
Of
And
course.
and Tyler Durden returns is apparently the premise of this.
I am kind of into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the jury. I guess nothing should be dismissed outright.
Could be
Ah,
cool.
my lie was affected. I lied like a
Ah,
liar.
you liar.
Ah, we'll miss the holistic baseball league. Later in the chapter, they describe what holistic baseball is for this human empire. Uh,
Holistic baseball?
I don't want to ruin it because when they describe what holistic baseball is, it's profoundly disturbing.
Oh man. Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, that's another one that is worth playing the game for, and the rest of chapter 2 is worth playing the full game for. Uh, we're gonna stop it right after this scene, but what
Mhm.
happens right here is Sergeant Burden and Jack are talking about what they need to do, what their mission is. And I'm gonna skip through it really quickly because what happens. Oh, you have to go through another day. All right. So eventually, you find out that a rescue team is coming, but you have to survive a specific amount of time of torture, and you have to figure out how to survive torture for 20 days, uh, which is just harrowing. But I suggest you experience that for yourself. And whether or not Gods Will Be Watching is for you is very, very dependent on what you think of as a good time for when you play video games. Joystiq will be running a review of the game later this week. Right now, we believe it is going to be up on Wednesday. So tune into joystiq.com then. And Jess, thank you for hanging out.
Oh, thank you for having me, sir.
Of course.
Mhm.
And everybody, you can follow Joystiq on Twitter and Facebook and Google Plus. Search for Joystiq with a Q, and please follow us here on Twitch. Uh, this is one of our little quick live looks where we let people see what's going on with a game, just a little tiny bite size. And we usually don't broadcast that we're doing these until right before we're about to do them. And if you want to know they're happening, follow us, and you'll always get a notification of when we're live. Uh, we will see you tomorrow on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when the Joystiq crew takes on Switchblade Monkeys in a 4-on-4 match of Secret Ponchos, which is this PvP
Whee!
shooter that's actually really cool. And we're going to have a ton of copies to give away during the stream. So if you want Secret Ponchos for free, tune in to joystiq.com/twitch at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everybody, Joystiq will be watching. Bye bye.